Hi everyone, Justin Thompson here with To Exalt, where we empower leaders to exalt performance by providing coaching, consulting, and training solutions in the areas of strategy, leadership, and management. Today I want to share with you a thought of the week on leadership, and we're going to talk about rookies, and particularly those rookies who are top performers in their single contributor roles or in their previous roles, and you promote them to a supervisory management role, or maybe they're already in a supervisory management role and you're promoting them to higher level management role or leadership role, and they don't perform up to your expectations in the new role. So we want to talk about why that might be. So again, rookies that get, I call them rookies because they're not necessarily rookies in everything, but in this new role they're a rookie. So they've been promoted and they're not performing in this new role that they are a rookie in. The three reasons that this might be the case is they're incapable, they have what I call indolent incompetence, or they are possessing eager incompetence. So let's real quickly just address what those three are. The incapable means they lack the ability. They simply can't grasp the concepts necessary, or can't develop the skills. They're never going to learn because they just lack the ability. This is an extremely rare situation. It does happen on occasion, but it's an extremely rare occasion that someone who performed well and then you got promoted and isn't performing well, that's because they simply lack the ability to learn the new skills. Again, it does happen, so you need to be aware of it and observe for it, but keep in the back of your mind that is extremely rare and probably not the case. The second one is indolent incompetence. This is what I would consider a real problem area because, again, we all know what incompetence is. It's not having the knowledge or the necessary knowledge or skills to perform. But the indolent part of this is that they're wanting to avoid doing anything, anything particular to this role, especially. You want to discover that. If this is the case, are they not performing well, not learning what they need to learn because they don't want to learn to do it? They're resisting it. And if so, is that a general resistance to learning, or is it just a resistance to learning this particular role because it's not what they thought it was? It's not as enjoyable to them as they thought it might be. It's not the type of role that they really want to be in. If that's the case, find the right role, move them to a role that they will enjoy performing in and will enjoy learning, because they'll perform much better and you'll get much better results from them as a result. If it's just a general sense of a lack of desire, then I would get rid of them. So that's just something to keep in the back of your mind. And then the last one is the most common situation, and that is eager incompetence. You've promoted somebody to a new role and they are incompetent at the moment because they don't have the necessary skills that they need to perform well in this new role, but they are eager and they want to learn. Eager means they are wanting to do something. In this case, they're wanting to learn the new skills. They're wanting to apply those new skills. So what do? Get them training. Maybe hard skills, that there's some particular aspect of this new role that there are, maybe it's a software system that they need to learn how to use, or maybe it's a process or procedure within your company that they need to learn and become more effective at, that they didn't have to deal with before, but now they do. Any one of those kinds of hard skill kind of situations. It's more than likely soft skill situations if they're being promoted to a leadership role, that maybe they don't have the necessary people skills and the leadership skills to keep a team organized well and functioning well, and they don't know how to coach others. Maybe they've never been coached themselves. They don't know how to manage a project or keep the project moving forward and lead the people who are working on that project to keep them motivated and interested and successful. So get them the training that they need to do that. And I would advise that you follow up that training with coaching, because training and gaining the knowledge is one thing. Taking that knowledge and implementing it into the real world and making it useful and successful is an entirely different thing. Most of the time we send people to training, they come back for 2 or 3 weeks energized and charged and ready to go, and then they forget everything because the hustle and bustle of the everyday kind of drowns it out. But if you add coaching services, either from an internal person within the company, or from an external source, a coach that you bring in specifically for this purpose of spending time with this person on a weekly and or monthly basis to keep them accountable to goals, to help them see opportunities for implementing what they learned, and to transition this head knowledge into actual actions and behavioral changes. That's what you really are striving for, and that's what's going to make a successful leader in your organization and give you the return on investment that you really want.